Should I place you like this? Or should I place you like that? I'm gonna go this way so I can sit.
I didn't peg you as a bad boy type.
I didn't what? I didn't peg you? I didn't peg you? I'm just gonna turn on subtitles.
I didn't peg you as a bad boy
I
type.
didn't peg you as a bad boy type. What? You know. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I've said I was going to do in my last video. I'm going to kind of analyze the trailer. Not really analyzing it because I was terrible at it in school in German when we had to do essays. Like just pausing after each scene that seems important to me or to us, I feel like. And since a lot of my followers subscribe to me because of my after videos, and since I still enjoy making them, I thought I'd do one. So, are you excited?
The entire world is a collection of memoranda that she did exist and that I have lost her.
He talks so without any emotions, I feel like. He always talks Fine.
We're like an addiction to each other with equal parts pleasure and...
Can we just talk about the fact that these scenes made it into the movie? These scenes are gonna be in the movie. Did we ever think that this day was gonna come after the first movie? Because I don't think so. Oh, he's love that! He's throwing a lamp to the wall. Oh my god.
Your son, but he is not without his challenges.
This is, I think, the Christmas scene where, after they have separated for I think 7 days, Tessa visits Hardin and they celebrate Christmas together with his mother, and they have such a deep, nice, long talk in a book, and it's a very heartwarming scene. So I hope I'm getting this right, and I hope it's in the movie.
Tessa, welcome to Vance Publishing.
She makes quite the impression.
Candace King is such a good fit for Kim. Out of all the actresses that who could have been a fit for Kim, I think Candace King makes the best Kim possible. Since her whole attitude, her hair, the way she walks in the trailer, what she's wearing, everything just fits. Oh my god, that scene. I'm so excited to see that scene. I know it's kind of a toxic scene because what she's saying to him after the night that everything is happening, she's so rude to Hardin, and I don't think he deserves that, because he was genuinely trying to figure it out and just to talk about it. It was very unjustified the way she talked towards him. What's that scene? Can you tell me what that scene is? That scene, where is it from? Can someone tell me? That would be great. And where is this from? We see, okay, this is a good screenshot right there. We see Hardin's dad, which for some reason the actor was changed. I would really like to know why. We see Hardin's mom in the back. This couldn't be the wedding scene because this was already filmed. I remember where that scene was from. It was during Christmas when Hardin, Tessa and his mom were invited to go see his father during Christmas, and when it like escalated and Hardin got really aggressive and then they had a fight. So I remember where it was from. Sorry, I haven't read the books in a long time. I also remember that Tessa was hit by a car because she was looking at the text Hardin sent her, and then she was hit by a car and was in a car accident. So sorry. What I've said in my last video about Hero Find Stephen playing Hardin, that I just don't buy his bad boy image, is because I lived in London for 7 months, and I've seen a lot of interviews about Hero Find Stephen and the way he behaves and like talks and everything, and he's just like every guy that I've seen in London going to pubs at night, you know. He's just like this this typical British London guy. I remember when I drove home and took the bus at like 2 in the morning when I was in London, and there were 3 British guys, and they were so funny because this one guy in the back threw up and it smelled so terribly, and the other 3 guys were like a couple meters ahead of him, of this guy who threw up, and all of a sudden they started being so loud and saying like, "Fucking hell, mate, it smells like shit." And I just imagine him being like that. I never got to see him when I was in London, but I just imagine he just looks like every guy in London.
Are you in love with him?
And why is he like talking to her like he's her father? I'm in love with him. And she's like, "Mm." Okay, this scene. Okay, let's go back. This scene.
You in love with him?
Hardin is hugging a girl with brown hair. Tessa comes downstairs in a red dress. Who is she? Because in my recent video, a subscriber commented that she was the girl that Hardin apologized to after what he had done to her, since she was, I think she was pregnant and she didn't have anywhere to go, and Hardin basically said no. And there was a scene in books where he met up with her, or he met her by coincidence, I think, and he apologized to her, but I don't remember it being at the party. So I'm like,
You're never gonna trust me.
this is a very good scene because it portrays Hardin very, very well. And I think a hero as Hardin has some scenes that hero portrays Hardin in some scenes so well, especially in the last movie where Hardin and Tessa went to the wedding, and in the books it's described as Hardin not wanting to go at all, and he portrayed it so well by just his facial expressions, and I think it's the same way with this scene.
Trust you. Where has that ever gotten me?
And we can see that, right?
You're never gonna trust me.
Trust you.
She has mascara smudged all over her eyes, so I'm guessing that she might... No, wait a minute. That was New Year's Eve. Wasn't that in the second book? On New Year's Eve, when Hardin and Tessa went to this frat party, and Hardin and Tessa separate, and Hardin goes with like a bunch of people and then comes back, and Tessa hears this girl saying, "I never kiss and tell." Wasn't that in the second book? And then she like runs towards a random guy and just kisses him. That was so messed up. That was really, really messed up. I understand that she kind of couldn't trust him after everything that has been going on, but then just why not talk about it, you know? I feel like they never talk about stuff. They never just sit in front of each other and have a proper conversation like a stable relationship should. You don't have to run up to a random guy, but then again, she has trust issues and he has trust issues. So, and I think he runs after her. So that might be the girl. I don't think it was the girl that he apologized to, because I remember they met at a park or somewhere where it's green.
Where has that ever gotten me?
Yes, it's definitely that scene, because then he goes home and he like gets so drunk. Okay, it's that scene. It is that scene. It is that scene. Oh my Jesus, it is that scene. My parents are downstairs and they can pretty much hear me because my window is open and they're in the garden, so they can now hear everything from me, which just kind of makes me uncomfortable. We see Hardin getting drunk, so that's completely new.
I thought that things were getting better.
What's that scene though? Oh my god. Oh my god, scandalous. That's so scandalous. There were so many pictures at once. Okay. Looks like Liam Payne from One Direction. He's like, sorry, I just wanted to like talk. For the first time, we can really see Tessa and Hardin's relationship like it was in the movies, because in the books, because what I've seen. Oh, they're sad. Did you see him before? I didn't see him. Okay, so I've just paused the whole clip, and I see Tessa grabbing Trevor's face.
Because no one knows for me, Tessa. No one.
The way this movie went from cute teen romance movie to 50 Shades of Grey. I've never seen so many sex scenes in a trailer before. Tessa got bald. True. Let's just watch the sexual scenes again.
To each other with equal parts pleasure.
Did you ever think this was gonna be as specific, as explicit? Because in the first movie there was like nothing like this, and they really listened to us when we said we wanted it to be like the books, because I feel like this movie is gonna be exactly like it will be in the books. It will be quite, I thought it was gonna be quite weird to see Hardin being completely different, because I think Anna said it, that Hardin will be like he was in the books, because in the first movie he wasn't at all. Like, he was just like a baby version of Hardin, and Tessa, I think, was portrayed really well, but like Hardin not at all. I think my camera might be dying. I hope not. It doesn't seem as weird right now to see it being so different. I think they did it really, really well, and I'm excited to see what the movie is gonna show us. If it's gonna be like a nice, like a smooth, you know what I mean. But it looks really, really nice.